In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Google Sheets to n8n. By the end, you'll have a clean starting point in n8n that uses a manual trigger and a Google Sheets node, perfect for testing and building automations. Before we begin, make sure you can sign in to your n8n workspace and that you have access to the Google account and spreadsheet you plan to use. Having edit permissions on that sheet will save you time. Start by opening n8n and heading to the Workflows area. This is the home base for everything you build. If you're on the n8n homepage, look for the Workflows section in the main navigation. Think of this space as your library of automations. Each one can be edited, duplicated, or shared later. Next, choose the personal space. This is typically your private project area where you can experiment safely without affecting team workflows. If you work in a multi-project environment, the personal section keeps your drafts tidy and separate from shared automations. It's a great place to prototype before moving anything into a team or production space. Now create a new workflow. You'll land on a blank canvas. This is where you sequence the steps of your automation. To make testing easy, add a manual trigger node. The manual trigger acts like a play button for your workflow, letting you run it on demand while you're building. It's the simplest way to verify that the next steps behave the way you expect, especially before you introduce real-time triggers like webhooks or schedules. With the trigger in place, add the Google Sheets node. You can search for it in the node picker or find it in the list of available apps. Place it right after the manual trigger so the flow starts with you and then moves into Sheets. The first time you use this node, n8n will prompt you to connect your Google account. Follow the on-screen prompts to authorize access and grant only the permissions you need for your use case. Once connected, the node will be ready to interact with your spreadsheets. Inside the Google Sheets node, you'll see options to work with your data, such as reading rows or adding new ones. Use the fields and dropdowns to point the node at the spreadsheet and tab you care about, and choose the action that matches how you plan to use Sheets in your automation. That's it! You've navigated to Workflows, opened your personal space, created a workflow, added a manual trigger, and connected Google Sheets. From here, you can expand with additional nodes, filters, or logic as your scenario requires.